Good evening, everyone. We continue our previews of area teams, and the change for a possible play throughout the area tonight continues on through the weekend. Tomorrow night, the Mountaineers of Hazleton, 28-1 last year, will play in the Carlisle tournament as they begin to put together a new look for 89-90. An outstanding four-year run for this basketball program has led to an average of 24 wins per year, 3 Wyoming Valley Conference championships in the last 4 years, 4 straight District 2 Quad A titles, and last year's team finished at 28-1. A new team, a new year, and plenty of promise.
Well, we're excited again, Jim. We feel that, we're going to have a good season. We lost some people, 4 starters from last year. They're all playing college basketball, but we have kids coming back led by our 3 senior returnees, John Tran and Rich Janoski and Raul Martinez. We think we're going to have a good season again. Head coach Bruce Leib has led this program to excellence and then some. He was the AP Big School Coach of the Year, and 7 players from the program are now playing college basketball. Leib said that the Carlisle tournament is always step 1 in a brand new season. I don't know much about the teams that are in it. Norwin out of the West, and also Hollidaysburg, along with Carlisle, the host team. We would like to at least come out of there with a split and try to defend our championship, obviously, but I'll take a split with this young team. Then it's time to get ready for the Wyoming Valley Conference basketball schedule, and the exhibition run is to put the pieces in place and be set to go when it all starts in January. Well, I just think it's going to take some time. We have to improve, obviously, over the course of the season, and I think with this team, there's a lot of room for improvement. Although we're starting out, we've had 3 excellent scrimmages, and I think the key is, Jim, is to get a cohesive unit going is the improvement throughout the course of the year. Head coach Bruce Leib and the Mounties of Hazleton, always solid, always competitive, and they have to do it with hard work and talent. A winning combination in local high school basketball. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, square.
Bob Ferrero.
It was packed. Coughlin over Tunkhannock. Now some brief highlights from those 2 games. Game 1 tonight, Hazleton at Bishop Hoban. The Mountaineers out to a 20-point lead, and they would win it going away. Hoban had to rely on playing catch-up the second half against the Mountaineer team that now gears up for their showdown with Coughlin on Friday. Hazleton did a good job of staying within this game tonight. They won it 57-33.
I thought we played very well, Jim. I was a little concerned coming in that we might be looking ahead, but after the first quarter's defensive performance, I felt real good.
Game 2, Tunkhannock at Coughlin. The Crusaders struggled with the Tigers all night long and had to fight off a second-half run to win it. Donnie Williams of the Tigers hits the shot from the top of the key to keep this game close early. But the Crusaders got the big shots at just the right time tonight. They knock off Tunkhannock 72-60.
If there was a jury here tonight, I'm sure they'd get a split decision. There's no doubt in my mind, but obviously there's no decisions in basketball. The final outcomes decide on the scoreboard. We're glad we got by.
That sets up the big showdown between Coughlin and Hazleton Friday night at the Zoo in Hazleton as we continue on with local high school basketball. In other games tonight, Pittston area over Valley West. Nanticoke knocks off Wyoming area. Dallas gets by Berwick. Lehman over Crestwood. Myers knocks off Westside Tech. Bishop O'Reilly defeats Northwest area. GAR over...
Pretty quiet this year.
Well, because we haven't had the monster game. The monster game is here tomorrow night. Good evening, everyone. Tomorrow night at St. Joe's Gymnasium in Hazleton, the long-awaited resumption of the basketball wars that have thrilled thousands of fans over the years in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Last year, the games were held at a neutral site, the Scanlon Gymnasium at Kings, but not this year. Last year, the Mountaineers of Hazleton and the Crusaders of Coughlin put on a pair of thrilling shows at the Scanlon Gymnasium on the Kings College campus. This year, the series goes back home. St. Joe's tomorrow night, Coughlin in the second half. That reduces the amount of people that could attend the game, but the showdown advantage is really what's at stake.
You don't make those decisions totally for the fans, but certainly I was thinking about our team first and our fans second, and hopefully we didn't offend anybody by it, but they asked us a question, we gave them an answer.
Hazleton has always been a devastating basketball team at home, and this year should be no different. Coughlin will offer this club a lot of challenges in tomorrow night's game in one of the great matchups early in the season.
Should be a great game. They have a very fine basketball team. They're well coached. They have good size. They run the floor well. we have our work cut out for us Friday night.
We're just going right off the diving board, the high diving board. There's no, testing the waters out. The kids are ready, and I'm sure they're going to be ready. It's just going to be a matter of who goes down and who executes. As far as the gym itself, no problem. As far as I'm concerned, we'll play this at Beach Street Playground or Cole Street Playground. Our kids are ready to go.
The Mountaineers of Hazleton and the Crusaders of Coughlin tomorrow night. We'll feature Coughlin High School tomorrow night at 6 p.m. as we look at the big game in local high school basketball.
Hazleton. Now the Crusaders held practices this afternoon in Wilkes-Barre and seem to be loose and confident with the game day away. Their head coach sounds like he's ready for war.
We feel good. I think we're going to be ready both mentally and physically. And the kids have put a lot of time in, and now's our chance. This is like the last twice last year, we went in undefeated first and second half and come up short. So we've been more or less back in the cave sharpening the bayonets waiting for this one.
Our guards are an experience, and each game they play, the better they get. Each time they play, they gain more experience, and I think they're going to be ready for this Friday. Hazleton's always good. You can never count them out of it. Every year they have a strong program, so we're going to be ready for them.
Tomorrow evening we'll hear from Quinn's counterpart, Bruce Live, at Hazleton High School. Girls high school basketball tonight, Valley View.
Women's Valley Conference first half championship. Third quarter. Best two plus the foul. That's Matt Gabriel of number 10 Hazleton. They're up 12. Best drive to the basket. Hazleton's Raul Martinez. Hazleton up 15. Best pass and slam, Burt Massey. But number 9 Coughlin loses by 22. Best comment by a coach after winning the first half.
Got to keep working. Let's not lay down now in the second half. It's a tough league.
Pottsville. And
Deb said they were hanging from the rafters at the zoo. Bird's eye view sold out. Mounties go to work early. Gabriel to Martinez. Martinez with a baseline jumper. Crusaders hung in there early. Eric Evanowski unmolested down the middle. Puts it home for Coughlin. Then 6'7" Phil Marco. Watch Phil come in there. Jams it home. Crusaders had the early lead, but Bruce Live got serious. So did his team. Martinez to Gabriel. The layup. And counted and one. Mounties were rolling all alone underneath. Next time down, Jonathan Ewer, 75-53. Hazleton all over Coughlin tonight.
On the inside, people, Massey, Marco, and Day on the boards. Yanoski, Martinez, and Ewer did a hell of a job tonight.
Mounties big time. Again, your final 75-53 Hazleton. Hazleton wins the first half championship in the Wyoming Valley Division I.
All tonight.
That's why they wanted the game at the zoo, to have the hometown crowd, and the Mounts roll tonight. Good evening, everyone. Tonight was a Major League night of local high school basketball with the 1,000 Point Club adding a brand new member in the showdown between Coughlin and Hazleton. The scoreboard, GAR over Seminary 66-51. Hazleton defeats Coughlin 75-53. Now some brief highlights from those two games. Into a tough third quarter and fell behind Hazleton by 15 points and had to play catch-up basketball. It simply did not work against the high-powered Mountaineers. Hazleton was ready for this game as Raul Martinez hits the follow-up shot, and the club led it by 19, 61-42. Matt Gabriel continued the onslaught in the second half as Hazleton won round one tonight, down in Coughlin, 75-53.
I'm surprised at the score. I thought it would be a lot closer, but our kids were very intense on defense, and I thought we out-rebounded them tonight, and that's the key, because I figured our guards would probably outplay their guards, and they did. But I thought we outplayed them inside also.
Again, Hazleton takes the first half title, downing the Crusaders of Coughlin 75-53 in local high school basketball.